India, good evening. This is Times Now. My name is Pranesh. You're watching the News Hour. If you thought Congress cannot stoop below from Modi teri kabar khudegi, then you're completely mistaken. Rahul Gandhi's aide Udit Raj has crossed the line. Hate for Prime Minister Modi now means that Congress is wishing for his death. Udit Raj has gone on to say that if you want to save India, we must dig PM Modi's grave. When his comments sparked a political war, when Times Now confronted Udit Raj, he justified his comment. Listen to it to believe it.
We have also used a political language, means politically we will uproot him. That is what, we will dug out his burial politically, not physically. See, these are political terminology, political languages, and that is why I have tweeted it that either the country burial will be dug out or your political burial dug out.
You heard Udit Raj? He has no regrets. Instead of condemning this call for PM Modi's death, the Congress has justified this hate call and has said that PM Modi himself has stooped low while insulting Nehru and Gandhi's.
प्रधानमंत्री जब जिस पद पे है उन्होंने अपनी पद की गरिमा रखी थी, याद दिलाइए। ये उदाहरण पेश किसने किया, शुरुआत किसने की? देश के प्रधानमंत्री जी आपने कही। क्या कहा था मनमोहन जी के बारे में? क्या क्या श्रीमती सोनिया गांधी जी के लिए नहीं कहा? क्या क्या श्री राहुल गांधी जी के लिए प्रधानमंत्री जी आपने नहीं कहा, है ना? ये शुरुआत तो आपने की है ना, आज आपको मिर्ची क्यों लग रही है?
This was Alka Lamba of the Congress party justifying every word uttered by Udit Raj. Now this Udit Raj remark of Modi's kabar, a must to save Bharat Mata, invoked sharp criticism from the BJP. The BJP charged the Congress and asked whether it is a kill Modi plot of the grand old party.
उन्होंने सभी मर्यादाएं तोड़ दी। उनके नेता कह रहे कि आदरणीय प्रधानमंत्री नरेंद्र मोदी जी की कब्र खुदे। क्या अर्थ होता है कब्र खुदे का? वे प्रधानमंत्री मोदी जी को मार देना चाहते हैं? क्या कहना चाहते हैं कांग्रेस के नेता?
Congress has crossed all limits in their haste to oppose Prime Minister Modi. This shows the mindset of the Congress. In virodh of one person, how they do virodh of the country. Today, Udit Raj, a spokesperson of the Congress party, a senior leader, says that Modi ki kabr khudegi, warna desh ki kabr khudegi. This is the same people who time and again oppose the institutions of the country, who abuse the country, who abuse the armed forces, who take pot shots at the country merely because they oppose one person. This is not the bhasha of mohabbat ki dukaan. This is the bhasha of nafrat ki zuban.
I can't stoop down to this level, and none of us should stoop down to this level. If you can't fight the man, if you can't fight your opposition, you might not like the Prime Minister, but you have to respect the chair. And with these kind of words, all you've done is probably you will be able to finish your own self and your entire party as well. So I condemn these statements. I have never believed that these statements should be made, but that's their kind of politics, and good luck to them.
Prime Minister Modi also lashed out at the Kabar Brigade yesterday after Congress members raised Modi Teri Kabar Khudegi. The Prime Minister actually turned the tables on the Congress party and the opposition that condones Gaali politics. And the Prime Minister said that while you wish death for me, the people of India have made their mind. And he said, Kamal Khilega.
कुछ लोग जिनको देश ने नकार दिया है, जिन्हें देश अब स्वीकार करने के लिए तैयार नहीं है, जो निराशा की गर्त में डूब चुके हैं, वो आजकल माला जपते हैं माला, और वो कह रहे हैं मोदी तेरी कब्र खुदेगी। ये निराशा के गर्त में डूबे लोग ये कह रहे हैं।
Quickly open this up. Tuhin Sinha, national spokesperson of the Bharatiya Janta Party, Rajat Sethi, author, economist, political analyst, wears multiple hats. Mr. Raja Gopalan needs no introduction, senior journalist. Kamruzaman Chaudhary of the Congress Party, Anirban Banerjee, political analyst, and Dr. Sumansi Raman will be joining us shortly. He's stuck in a traffic jam, we are being told. That can happen sometimes. But let's begin. Mr. Chaudhary, good evening to you and to all our panelists. Mr. Chaudhary, what do you make of what Udit Raj said? Kabar khudegi, इसका क्या मतलब होता है, sir?
Yeah, Pranesh, actually, you know how you play with the words. You know, your editorial itself is misleading to the people. When he said that Modi tera rajnitik kabar khudegi, there is a difference between tera kabar khudegi. There is a difference. So don't try to twist the words and play with the...
No, I am glad you've said that. Now, 1 minute. Let me play out. No. 1 minute. Kamruzaman Chaudhary. 1 minute. Listen to this. Slogans chanted by the Congress workers and netas on the tarmac at Delhi's Indira Gandhi Airport. Listen to this. क्या बोल रहे हैं वो सुनिए जरा. Let's try and boost the nat up on this. Suna, Mr. Chaudhary, is this enough? Is this enough? इसमें कहाँ है राजनीतिक कहाँ है सर?
Can I come in? Can I explain to you?
Of course, sir. Please go ahead by all means.
No. Yeah, first and foremost, you showed the clippings of Udit Raj ji.
People are chanting. And look who's there right in the center. Randeep Singh Surjewala.
No, let me explain. If you permit me. You know, few years ago, the Hindutwadi gang or the ecosystem, they used to swear by the names of Govalkar and Savarkar. That means it was Savarkar's ideology, Govalkar's ideology. Now it seems it is Modi's ideology. Now we all pray that Modi's ideology that is being played down on the streets of the country has to be television. Has to be put up in
Mr. Chaudhary, I understand. You see, you're caught off guard. आपने prepare कुछ किया था. You were prepared to answer what Udit Raj said. But suddenly, now that I've played this clip, you don't know what to say. Now, Rajat Sethi, I'll bring you in. Let me bring in the BJP spokesperson Tuhin Sinha. Tuhin Sinha, when someone says, and people are chanting here on the tarmac, Modi teri kabar khudegi, can it have more than one meaning?
Pranesh ji, I find it absolutely sad, shocking, shameful and unbelievable that the Congress party, which once used to talk about the ideals of Gandhiji's non-violence, today in its abject despondency and frustration, the same party has developed such a violent terror mindset that it is wishing death to the Honorable Prime Minister. And please understand, there is a pattern in the comments. Raju Pateria 2 months ago in December, when the Bharat Jodo Yatra was right in the middle of Bharat Jodo Yatra, says, "Hame tatpar Modi ji ko khatam karne ke liye tayar rehna padega." And after that, he was subsequently arrested. In June last year, one Congress leader from Nagpur said, "Modi kutte ki maut mare." This is the kind of language which the Congress party has been using. But today, I want to raise a serious question. Are these empty threats when there is a definite pattern in these comments? Was the security breach, the deliberate security breach of Prime Minister's security in Punjab, a planned move by the then Congress government? Because there is a certain pattern in these comments. These are not empty threats. When the country wishes the Prime Minister to be hale and hearty and serve the country for the next many years, why is the Congress so desperate to see the Prime Minister gone? And today's comments, when he says that jab tak, Pradhan Mantri, I mean, this is completely absurd. It shows that the Congress party has lost it. It is the new fringe in India.
Are you the new fringe, Kamruzaman Chaudhary? And because Tuhin Sinha is talking about a pattern, let me read out. Mr. Chaudhary, I'm coming to you. Listen to this. Sheikh Hussain, leader of Maharashtra Congress, if Sonia, Rahul are harmed, India will burn. Narendra Modi must come to senses. Modi will die a dog's death. Don't care about impending notices against me. Sheikh Hussain, remember the name. Sheikh Hussain, Maharashtra Congress, Modi, kutte ki maut marega. Now, Rajat Sethi, if this is not hate politics, then I don't know what to say.
You're right, Pranesh. I think, when this statement was made on tarmac, I revisited and kept hearing that video, that I was not even sure that such senior leaders of Congress party were sitting there. Were they actually making that statement and condoning that statement? I heard it 3-4 times because I just couldn't believe it. And this is the state of affairs which I personally feel it is Vinash Kal Vipreet Buddhi. Every time before the national election happens, one such gutter level statement comes from Congress party and the entire mood of the public goes one way. And we have seen Congress spokespersons, a lot of them who used to come on televisions and abuse ad nauseum, but none of them had ever won any election. And I thought that it is just these spokespersons who are making that, but the entire body politic of the Congress party, you cut through the cross section and you will see every single leader of Congress party, whosoever is left in that party, is bereft of ground politics, is bereft of ground support, and is only full of abuses that they can unleash at will. Beyond that, they have zero constructive agenda before this nation, and as a voter of this nation, I feel ashamed. My head hangs in shame that when the country goes through a churning around national elections, we don't have a credible face who can come up with some constructive policy suggestions before the country.
But Rahul Gandhi did come up with something constructive. He went on a Bharat Jodo. He said, let's do mohabbat ki rajniti, not nafrat ki dukan.
Oh, what a mockery Bharat Jodo was. We've
something to this effect.
All anti-national forces come together on Bharat Jodo Yatra and create a circus on the roads of this
Mr.
country.
Raja Gopalan.
We've seen how constructive they are. We have seen 2 states who are left with Congress party and how they are performing. We all know that.
Mr. Raja Gopalan, when you hear slogans like these, and let's try and boost the nat once again on those pictures from the tarmac, Congress leaders flanked by Randeep Singh Surjewala, closest aide of Gandhi's, and look what they are saying, Modi teri kabr khudegi. How should this be read, Mr. Raja Gopalan? You've covered politics for decades now.
I have, Pranesh, thank you for inviting me. I was a young reporter in 1980s when P.V. Narasimha Rao was the spokesperson of Congress. Umashankar Dikshit, Kamalapati Tripathi, Arjun Singh, Abdur Rahman Antile, V.P. Sate, lot of seats.
Prime Minister by all means, but why should they want him dead? Tuhin Sinha made that point. Tuhin Sinha in his opening remarks said that this is nothing but kill Modi plot. Yes, Mr. Raj Gopalan, make your point.
1 second. Now, I want to ask Tuhin Sinha, in the tarmac, there are 25-30 Congress leaders are sitting and shouting, why Director General of Civil Aviation or Bureau of Civil Aviation Security or Airports Authority of India or for that matter Jyotiraditya Scindia, the Civil Aviation Minister, had not taken action. Now it is 72 hours. For P-Gate, you ran a program for 3 days and Supreme Court intervened and that gentleman Mishra went to jail for 3 months. Now in Rajya Sabha and Lok Sabha, the Speaker of the Lok Sabha, Rajya Sabha Chairman, they suspended
Mr. Raj Gopalan, let's cut
videographing.
to the chase. 1 minute. Mr. Raj Gopalan, I understand the point you're trying to get at. Are you suggesting that the Congress is doing this because they can't defeat Modi? So do this. Kabr khod do.
खबर खोद दो, that is the reason. खबर 2014 में खोद दिया, 2019 में खोद दिया, 2024, 2029 में खोदेगा और भी.
Okay, now before I get Mr. Roy to respond to Tamruzaman Chaudhary to respond to that quick point from Tuhin Sinha. Yes.
See, Pranesh, you need to understand where this Congress behavior, this weird Congress behavior or this, absurd Congress behavior is emanating from. The moment their links with Soros got exposed and their plans of creating anarchy or unrest over the next many months got exposed, it was a kind of, they experienced a kind of frustration and despondency where they knew that their 2024 game is over. So first there was...
If he's asked this question to Tuhin Sinha, he will say this. He will say that, look, what we preach and practice is pyar ki rajniti. These are isolated comments. Don't take them so seriously.
You know,
this
Rahul
is a templated response of Rahul Gandhi.
Trend.
Now,
Pranesh,
let me bring in Anirban Banerjee. Anirban Banerjee, forget everything else.
Violent trend.
Tuhin Sinha, just hold your thoughts. Anirban Banerjee, put everything else aside. As a right-thinking individual, do you support these comments, Modi teri kabar khudegi?
First of all, the high-pitched, shrill-voiced Rudali of the crybaby gang is clearly showing that the BJP is in a fix right now politically. Especially after the Adani expose, they have no means left to defend themselves politically anymore. The people are quite sure what to do in 2024.
But
now they have to twist and
Mr.
turn
Banerjee,
every narrative, every statement of the
if this is the answer to the question I asked, if this is the answer to the question I asked, which means that you subscribe to this.
Let me explain. When somebody says that I want somebody XYZ politically finished.
Now, where is politically in this? Can you hear? Because I can't hear, and I don't think our viewers can hear. Let's go back to the tarmac shots here. No, Mr. Anirban Banerjee, look. Look. I am not going to allow. I am not going to allow you or Mr. Chaudhary to hijack this. Where is the term politically?
It is your show.
No. It's not because it is my show. It is not because it is my show. It is a show. It is a show. One. This can go on, sir. I'll put this on loop.
No, you can go on with any video you want, but please put the tweet of Mr. Raj.
Mr. Tuhin Sinha, why are you reading between words? This is Muhabbat ki Rajniti by the Congress party. They did not actually mean what is being said. This is the heights of absurdity. Now, come on, you can hear the slogan. You are telling me that I am reading between words.
No, please show the...
Say like this. They are hearing the slogan. Slogan is being raised. Why these Congress supporters are saying this?
I can't believe that there are people who are, Pranesh, I can't believe there are people who are justifying the statement. Even we, just 20 seconds, even we were in opposition between 2004 to 2014, 10 of the worst years for the country. Have we ever said something like this about Prime Minister, the then Prime Minister Manmohan Singh? The only, he was we called him...
No, so is the petrol... No, 1 minute, what is this? 1 minute, here, no, 1 minute. This is now Rajat Sethi, I shouldn't be laughing, but I can't control myself. This is the logic. This is now linked to rise in petrol prices. Can you believe it?
No.
The Modi Teri Khabar Khudegi is because, because petrol has become more expensive. I can't believe it.
For the country, what do you think is more important?
Pranesh, I want to give an unsolicited advice to the members on the other side of the aisle. You would do much better favor to your constituency, to your own party, if you don't come on such debates, where you have not a single argument to support.
Pick this clip up.
What you've done, what you're trying to justify
justification
cannot
is
be
bizarre.
Justified in
it is right down there with the best of comments that we've seen on TV. Now, Dr. Raman is back. Is Dr. Raman? You were stranded in a traffic jam.
Can I?
No, 1 minute. The reason I'm stressing on the word traffic is because this debate from Khabar Khudegi is now down to petrol price. Now, Anirban Banerjee is saying that look, the anger is because of the rising inflation and because petrol is now more expensive.
Look, there is anger, most certainly. There are issues which are a multitude of issues which have been building up over the last several years. So there is the unemployment problem, there is MSMEs which are doing badly. So, I mean, while we are, every day having a celebration of something or the other, there is a huge problem on the ground. And this is the problem that is sort of manifest itself repeatedly.
But Dr. Raman,
with various incidents. Obviously, it has not electorally affected the Bharatiya Janta Party to the extent that it must have.
But this is not about the BJP or any other political party. This is about this is about civility in discourse. It is just that. Why are we? No, Dr. Raman, I thought you would at least you would rise above all of this and condemn it.
Civility in discourse cannot be one-sided. Civility in discourse will have to be across
so if the BJP is abusive,
you cannot. But the senior leadership will not do
How
so.
senior? No. 1 minute. Sir, it can't get more senior than Mr. Surjewala. Can it in the Congress ranks?
Can I please come in? You know, this is the shocking
1
thing.
minute. Can it get more senior than Mr. Surjewala, who's right there on the tarmac? Sir, people around him are saying, Modi, teri kabar khudegi. He's not even making an effort to shut them down. And I'll tell you what Alka Lamba has said. Listen to this, Mr. Chaudhary. You should also listen to this. Alka Lamba has said that Modi has brought this on himself. Modi asked for it. And Dr. Raman, before you joined the panel, I was just telling them of a comment made by a Congress leader. His name is Sheikh Rashid, Maharashtra Congress leader, Sheikh Hussain, who said that Modi will die a dog's death.
Look, every small-time leader's statement is amplified as if it is the statement of Rahul Gandhi. On the other side,
I need to step in
continuous stream of hate speeches that are being made, the kind of abuse that Rahul Gandhi himself has been subjected to by senior leaders. Look, it is not a level playing field. Let's be very clear. Every day we search for some Zilla
Mr. Tuhin Sinha, respond to that. Only you can respond to that. The charge on the BJP is that why are you crying foul now? You've set the bar high on Gaali politics.
Pranesh, it is just very amusing the way they are justifying it. I can take you way back to the age of Rajiv Gandhi, when the Bofors scam was at, the Honorable Prime Minister travels to a state governed by the Congress party. These can't be empty threats, because there is a clear pattern in the series of comments which have been made. It reflects a certain mindset. And let me also remind you that the first such violent mindset of the Congress party was exhibited by none else than Rahul Gandhi himself way back in February 2020, when he started using words like the Prime Minister will get beaten up by the youth. So if you encourage violence, obviously, it leads to a point where so many of your party members
I don't think that logic is justified. And Rajat Sethi made it amply clear that, nothing can justify this at the end of the day. And, spare a thought for the voters. This is now above politics. And it should be beyond politics, because look what's happening in the national capital. In the civic center, the councillors replicated WWE. It was like watching the Hell in a Cell match. And those who don't know what is a Hell in a Cell, they should just Google this. They will find out. And now it is back to death remarks, Gaali politics and what not. Do we deserve this? I leave you with that thought, taking a quick break. The big Khalistani debate on the other side.